From Snowden's outing of the NSA to the Supreme Court gutting the Voting Rights Act, the U.S. is in the throes of an identity crisis. And while we swig beers and flip burgers in celebration of our breaking free from the yoke of Great Britain in 1776, independent we are not. We are indebted to China, entangled in conflicts across the Middle East, and addicted to fossil fuels and cheap electronics. In looking at the current state of affairs, one could be forgiven for feeling dismay or even disenchantment. But consider this. The legal separation of the 13 colonies from the Crown occurred on July 2nd, 1776, when the Second Continental Congress voted to approve a resolution of independence. Congress would put the finishing touches on the declaration over the next 2 days, finalizing it on July 4th, or Independence Day, but wouldn't actually put their John Hancocks on the document until August 2nd. When celebrating July 4th, we are at best acknowledging the clarity of the decision to be independent from Great Britain, and not actually all of the steps it took to gain our independence. We had to hammer those out over the coming decade, and there was a war going on. 7 years later, America claimed victory, and in 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, acknowledging America as a sovereign nation. And still, many of the fundamental issues of national governance of this new nation of ours weren't ratified until 1788. 12 years later, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those words are closer to being made a reality than ever before. For one, DOMA had its day in court and lost. So we move forward, but slowly. Gay rights weren't easy. Few things worth doing are. Progress is a daily grind, a long haul with a heavy load and a downpour. It's rarely graceful and usually exhausting. But that struggle towards enlightenment is as ingrained in our country's DNA as the Stars and Stripes. So if you're feeling down about where our great nation is, don't worry. Relax and enjoy the fireworks, because tomorrow, it's time to get back to work. I'm Matt Simon, and this is the Cross Section.